This is question 7 on the June 2013 non-calculator paper. In question 7, there are two parts, part A and part B. Now we're looking at part A right now. Part A simply says, translate shape P by the vector 5 minus 2. Now you need to understand what 5 minus 2 means. The top number means how much you go left or right, and the bottom number tells you how much you go up or down. So 5 at the top means 5 right, and minus 2, the lower number, means 2 down. You need to understand that and be able to do that. What we're going to do is we're going to move this shape here 5 units rightwards, so we're going to move it right 5 and then 2 down. And I'm actually going to draw in the arrows here, so I'm going to pick a corner. I could do this from any corner of the shape, right? But I'm going to start from this corner, and I'm going to go 5 units rightwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've moved it 5, and then I'm going to move down 2. So 1, 2. That's it. Because I'm over there, right, that means this corner of the shape is now going to be over here. And because this corner of the shape is here, I'm going to just simply look at the rest of the corners. So I need to go 2 that way to get to that corner, and 3 down to there, 1 across, 1 up, and 1 across. So just drawing the rest of the shape. And there you have it. That is the shape once it's translated. What I actually do suggest is you do not spend, right, an age coloring this in, right? If you did want to shade it in to make sure that the shape was easily seen, yeah, that's simply enough. That's good enough. Okay, make sure you do understand this. Translation is a common topic on the exam. This sort of thing does come up quite often. But if we look at part B now, here is part B of question number 7. What they want you to do in part B is to describe fully this transformation, the transformation that maps A onto B. So read this carefully. Yeah? They want you to describe, so you need to write some words down fully, the single. So there's just one transformation, and that's really important, that moves shape A onto shape B. So how are we going to go from A to B? Now, just looking at it, you should be able to recognize what it is going to be. It's going to be a rotation of some sort, because this shape hasn't been made, B hasn't been made larger. It has turned around, but it's of a different orientation. This is not a translation. It's not being picked up and moved across and up and down. So it is going to be a rotation. Now, how do I find out exactly what do I need to say? Well, for a rotation, we need to say the word. So if I say there are 3 things for the 3 marks in this question, so I need to indicate that it's a rotation. I need to find the center of rotation. I need to show the angle that is turned through, and I need to say whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, so put those things in. I'm going to say that it's a rotation. I need to find the center of rotation. To find the center of rotation, it is pretty easy, and a lot of people don't do this. If you join corresponding corners, so for example, this corner on this shape here, on A, corresponds to this corner over here. So they are the same corners pretty much in both shapes. If I join them, and I join another two corners which are corresponding, so if I say this one here matches up or corresponds to that, try to be as accurate as possible with your lines. But what you should notice is that corresponding corners always cross at the center of rotation. If I pick another pair, so for example this one and this one here, again they cross there. Yeah. If I pick the last one, there you go. Again they cross at that point there. So the center of rotation is going to be 0, 1, and the angle that it's turned through 180 degrees. Now, I do not need to say whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise, because 180 degrees, it doesn't matter whether it's clockwise or anti-clockwise. So that's why in this case there's 3 marks, and it's those 3 things that you need to say. Now, this is a pretty straightforward question. Not a lot of calculation involved. You just need to know your stuff, and you could pick up 3 marks for this part. And with the 2 marks in part A, that's 5 marks altogether. That's a fair few marks for a question of this sort. Make sure you understand it, make sure you could do it, and make sure you can get full marks in it.